And now let us say hello to the man who discovered Paulo Borrachinha many moons ago, and he's with him in Abu Dhabi as he prepares for his first UFC title fight. The one and only, the incomparable, the often imitated, never duplicated, the legend, Wallid Ismail. Wallid, it's been a while, my friend. How are you?
Wonderful, man. Wonderful. I'm happy to be here. And let's go talk about this war. It's going to happen on September 26th. It's going to be amazing, man. The atmosphere here in Abu Dhabi is unbelievable.
I love it. Let me ask you, you've been to Abu Dhabi, yes?
Yes, yes.
Did you ever compete in Abu Dhabi?
No, never. Never. Because the time started the Abu Dhabi Championship, the DCC, I was in MMA. I was in no holds bar in MMA. I never came to Abu Dhabi to compete. I did jiu-jitsu, a lot of competition, and make my transition for MMA. I just come back to fight Royce. I just come back for MMA to have the fight with Royce with no time, no point
Yes.
limit.
Legendary.
You
Legendary.
remember that, yeah.
Of course, this man is a living legend. He has seen and done it all. I was just wondering if they're treating you with respect in Abu Dhabi. Do they realize who is in their country? Do they realize Wallid Ismail is there?
No, the new generation, like not many people, like knows, but I'm fine, man. I tell you the truth. The country is amazing. The respect that the UFC has with fighters is also everything Paulo Costa quest for UFC make happen. No complaints, man. No complaints. Now is the Paulo Costa time, not my time. I just a manager, you know what I mean? In his time, I'm just here to do whatever I can to he have whatever he needs.
Okay, let me ask you, when did you first meet Paulo? Do you remember?
Man, yes, it was in jungle fight. He came to fight, and he he beat a guy is undefeated as well. Was funny because the guy quotes my friends too. Say, hey, Walid, you wanna put the power against my guy? This is great. This is what I wanna. My guy is undefeated. I say, okay, it's gonna be a great fight. And the Paulo beat the guy in the first round in 3 minutes. In the end of the fight, Paulo asked for the belt. I say, you crazy? You fight one time in jungle fight to ask for the belt? Come on, man. Now you're gonna see I'm gonna be the champion. And he was the champion. After he fought twice and get the belt. And the history of Paulo is crazy, man. He almost not come to UFC. Almost.
What do you
We
mean?
get the deal for Japan.
Hmm.
Almost the deal make. Like was for fight in December. And the Japan called me and say, hey, we need to postpone his fight for March. I say, hey man, the guy sell his car to do the camp. He sell everything to do this camp for this fight. And the guy say, hey, Walid, you can help him to pay his camp, but you're just gonna put him to fight in March. And I call Mick. I say, Mick, this guy is one of the best fighters I ever saw in my life. And I'm from this business in the beginning. When I tell you I never see somebody like him, you need to believe me. You're gonna lose him to Japan. He's supposed to fight in Japan, and the Japan cancel. And the mix say, okay, Valid, they're gonna get Paulo, Borrachinha. I call Borrachinha and say, hey, I just talked to Mick, and the Mick wants you. And Paulo, where's the contract? I say, relax, man. When you actually say one thing, you can count. These guys have a word. I say, but Valid, they need the contract, man. It cannot happen again. I say, don't worry, man. You know what I mean? We'll have a lunch. I said, don't worry. When we have to give his word, forget about it. And this happened. We have to send the contract, and the rest is the history. You know what I mean? And you guys gonna see on Saturday, November 26th, one of I would truly believe the Paulo Costa not just gonna be the champion. He's gonna be one of the best fighters for all time because the Paulo Costa, the eraser, discipline, the focus, the desire he has, man, I never see in my life.
Wow. So when you saw him first in 2015, when he signed with Jungle Fight, did you believe that he would turn into this, or did it take you some time to believe that he would be as great as you thought, or as you say he is today?
In the first fight I saw, he's different. Believe me, I have about 1,000 guys in Jungle Fight in Brazil. Jungle Fight is like a minor league. It's like in soccer we call Libertadores da América. It's like a South America championship. You know what I mean? I discovered the guys to put in UFC. And when I saw him the first time, I say, hey man, this guy is different. When he fights for the second time, I say, hey, he's something. And I went to lunch with him. And after he got the belt, and they put him to fight in Japan, and Japan like cancel the fight. I never go out with the fighters. My life, who follow me in the Instagram is gonna say my life is crazy. By the way, follow me on Instagram, WALLIDJFC.
Yes.
And who follow me gonna see I travel every week, you know what I mean, in Brazil to do the Jungle Fight, to see the fighters train. And I went to the lunch with him. I said, hey man, I really believe you have a bright future, a great future. Man, you're gonna be fine. Believe me. When I call Mick, and Mick accepted him to fight. This when I saw him, you know what I mean? After he got the belt, I really see he is a real deal. Because in Jungle Fight, I'm not a coach. I'm not managing the guys when he is in Jungle Fight. Just when he gets the belt, and when Paulo gets the belt, man, he ready to fight in the World Cup, because I call UFC the World Cup of MMA.
And now he's finally fighting for the belt against Israel Adesanya on Saturday, September 26th. And there's a lot of bad blood between them. Could you describe how Paulo feels about Izzy? Because Izzy has accused him of being on steroids and called him names. You were with him, and
Man,
I mean, what is it like?
man, I'm gonna tell you, man.
Tell me.
Was the funniest thing we ever like happened. Every time we have to say, oh, you need to walk with security. On security to walk with us. Come on. we come from the jungle. We don't need security. And the first day we went to make the test, the second day test, yeah. And they went there. When you come back for the test, Badol, the box coach, say, hey, they are Adesanya. And the Paulo passed for Adesanya, say, hey, what's up? Something like that. And I say, hey, what's up? And pass go to the elevator. And the guy says, how is Adesanya? Come here. Oh, come on. This is the time we're feeling. Who is really who? You understand? Who is really, you know what I mean? Everything he said, he mean business. And when you look to Paulo and say, hey, you're looking good. Something like that. You're looking good. Yes, I think it was you looking
said
good.
Skinny.
Something like that.
Looking skinny or something.
No, this was after.
Oh, okay.
This was after. You say, yeah, you say you no, I like you. What you like me? Like that, what you like me? You say, no, I like you skinny. And Paul say, no, I never skinny. I'm lean, I think that I'm fit, but I never skin. Like, you know what I mean? And okay, bye. And we go out and say, hey man, I cannot believe the guy is scared. We just talk about that. You know what I mean? I told Paulo, man, I believe now the next time he come he come different to you because the attitude he had was surprise for everybody. The guy really made social with Paulo. You know what I mean? Like to really, oh, I like what you like. No, you're skinny. I'm never skinny. I'm fit. You know what I mean? Like we shock. I tell you the truth. Because I still believe in the old time. We're not gonna fight, but you need feeling your opponent. You know what I mean? If it's a real, we realize Paulo just says, man, he's a kid. We just talk in the room right now. He's a kid. It's like a child. Attitude, he needs men's up. You know what I mean? And I told the Paulo, man, I don't know. Even the guy asked me, is a mind. We don't know, man. I tell you the truth. We really think the next time he come with something. Because in the first match, in the first time the guys see each other, Adesanya disappointed. He you know what I mean? You're not gonna fight. It's a business. For sure the guys hate each other, but you feel if the guy is real or not. And for our camp, Adesanya is not real.
Wow.
I tell you, in the bottom of my heart,
yes.
You know what I mean? Like, our impression of him, even Paulo looked to him and said, he's not that tall. I think he lied about his size.
Wow.
This is what you think. Was so disappointed. But believe me, Paulo is focused. You know why Paulo is so confident? He makes 5 months of camp. This camp was amazing. The first time the UFC offered Paulo to fight was July 18. Paulo said yes. After August, push for September. Ours will say yes. And now, finally, September 26th is next Saturday. Man, it's going to be a war. If Adesanya think he's playing nice guy, Paulo is going to be nice to him. Paulo is going to brutalize him. I really believe Paulo is going to spunk him.
Wow.
This is the guy from this business by forever. The people do not understand. Even we talk today because my energy in the camp is the best energy. I tell the guy, hey man, you guys don't understand. Like you say, the guys know who you are. Even for my camp, the trainers don't know. I say, hey, in 91, 2 years before UFC exists, I challenge everybody in Brazil to bring back the no-rules bar. 91 is the day that Paulo born.
Wow.
Almost 10 years don't have no-rules bar in Brazil. I bring back jiu-jitsu against luta livre. And the jiu-jitsu against luta livre was in the Gracie Action 2, was the base for UFC, for creation of the UFC. Use jiu-jitsu against luta livre. The tournament, I challenge you. You don't understand. In 91, I told everybody, no rules bar is gonna be one of the biggest sport in the world.
Walid, how do you see it playing out? Short fight, long fight, back and forth fight? What do you think?
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Tell me.
Paulo is ready for anything. He's ready to be a long fight. He trained for do 5 rounds, but he really believes he's gonna destroy Adesanya in the first round. But he prepared to do 5 rounds. You know what I mean? He believes his mind he's going to destroy Adesanya in the first round.
Wow.
But he really prepared to do 10 rounds. If you see this kid, how this kid trained, you cannot believe how fast he is right now. If we talk about not gain a lot of weight, we don't want to gain a lot of weight because he's so fast. Like you want to keep almost like that for you have idea how good he feel right now. He say, Walid, we just talk now. Say, I have 91 kilogram right now. It's like about 200, yes, 200 pounds. You know, in another camp today, Tuesday, I have 205. I'm
Well,
weighing 5 pounds before last to a normal camp. To you see how prepared Paulo Costa is right now. Man, we're so excited for this fight. And I tell you the truth, was really disappointed when Adesanya really like, I don't know, explained, man. I really think we think it was a game for Adesanya because he cannot look so scared like that. He cannot look, we think it's a game because he cannot look so different to what he talk on TV because if he show, I asked Adesanya, please show all because I have the guy film him all the time. Show the whole situation because you saw he just show when he passed by Paulo, say up, hi. He not show when you call him back. Hey, Adesanya, come here. Talk to him. I challenge Adesanya to show to everybody everything what happened because the people gonna judge who is scared or who you wanna is a real deal. Because like he said, with no camera, you'll see who is a real deal. Believe him, not gonna fight, nobody gonna fight. But in the old times, you wanna feeling how your opponent react.
mm.
And but I told Paulo, I think Adesanya coming with everything for the next time because he was so bad, so naive, like a naive in the first meet when you guys meet for the first time. The next time he need men's up or he look horrible. You know what I mean? Because he looked horrible. I challenge Adesanya to show the fullness of the first meet, not just the say hi, not hi. Come here, Adesanya. You know what I mean? Men's up. And he, oh, you're looking good. You looking. Come on, you something like that. He said, no, you look. I like. And the Paul, what you like? Oh, you skinny. I never skinny. I'm lean. Like I'm ready to war. Believe me, not a fighting. This never happened.
Yeah.
Because the Warriors fight in the cage. The Warriors fight in octagon. But this main game is real. It's not a. It's real. You see who has the real mind of fighter. The real fighter is. You know what I mean? And Adesanya was really, really disappointed. And I believe the next time he's gonna mess up. I truly believe. Or he lost already. But we believe in his mind, inside, he lost already.
And Walid, for you, if Paulo wins on Saturday, you'll have 2 champions in the UFC because you also have Davison Figueiredo, the new flyweight champ. This guy dresses so nice. Walid,
Davison Figueiredo is gonna kill Corey No Chin. Corey No Chin gonna fight a knockout artist. I fight for this fight. I tell you the truth. because I wanna Davidson destroy Corey no chin. And the Corey, but let's go focus on Paulo because this fight is gonna be historic. Because Paulo don't like Adesanya, but now we think how Adesanya is like is hard to analyze. For us, Adesanya play a game because he cannot be afraid like that.
But he's a good fighter, right?
He's gonna mess up in the next time.
You've seen fighting, right? You have to say he's a good fighter, right? Is he? I mean, he's very talented.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man.
Tell me.
He's a talent. He's a counter guy. You know what I mean?
He's a
when
what?
The guy is a punch counter.
Oh, counter striker. Yeah.
Yeah, counter striker. Yeah.
The
counter striker. If Paulo is not gonna give way to him to be a counter striker. Paulo gonna destroy him. You know, people don't understand. I never see in my life the guy have the fight, the ability Paulo has, and the fight mind. You understand? His mind is the fighter, the killer.
2 undefeated fighters, first time since 2009 that we have 2 undefeated male fighters fighting for a UFC title. Historic, like you said.
Who was?
The first one back then was Lyoto Machida against Rashad Evans, UFC 98. You remember that one?
Was the first one?
First time in modern UFC where you had 2 undefeated fighters fighting for a undisputed title. Now you have it second.
Who won?
Lyoto, Brazil.
Where Lyoto come from?
Brazil.
Who bring Lyoto to America?
Walid.
Me and the Noki.
Yes.
You know, it's gonna be again. You know what I mean? But Paulo, man, when the people say, hey, Lyoto was the first, I say, hey, come for the jungle fight, man. Jungle fight to do that. You know, today I saw Stephen Bonner.
Yes.
I said, fuck, Stephen, long time don't see you. You know, Lyoto beat Stephen Bonner in jungle fight.
Yes.
And Stephen Bonner was the guy for me. I always need to have a special place in UFC. Stephen Bonner and Griffin.
Forrest Griffin, yes.
Because this fight, Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner, changed the MMA, the UFC history. Like change, put it like everybody love. You remember this fight, yes? In the end of the 2-1. This was the big first explosion UFC in America. And the Fertitas bought the time on TV to do the truth, man. Yep. You know how you cannot love UFC? How you cannot love, you know? And now Ariel Emanuel is coming.
Yes.
This guy for me, Ariel Emanuel, is the smartest guy in entertainment business in the world.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you one history about Ariel.
Okay.
The last time I was with Paulo, he called Dana. Dana, come here, listen to that. We train the same place in Gold Gym in Venice. We have a coach called Tiago Goodman. He's my brother. And he has a big office in the front of Gold Gym in Venice. And Tiago say, hey, today we're going to train with Ariel a little bit, play around with him. I will train wrestling in the college. I say, okay, I'm going to train with Ariel. I know our agent, but you know what I mean? I don't care. Like, I'm from Brazil, doesn't matter who he is. You know what I mean? His agent, I talk about 2005, 2000, even before, I don't know, 2005, 2004, something like that. And we have the mat in the front of the goat. and I go play with the Ariel. Not play, I go train. Pap, pap, Ariel put me down.
Wow. Ari
In
Manuel?
the double leg, was in the single leg.
Okay.
Put him down in the single leg. I said, what is that? Because I'm not expecting who he did the wrestling.
Yeah.
I think he did the little jiu-jitsu. He put me down and get out and go. My coach, hey, finish, Ari won. I swear.
Wow.
Was hilarious. And the Ari, every time Ari see me, hey, I beat you. I say, hey, I cannot deny. And the guy is today. He brings the money. He bought the UFC, and for me, UFC now is a $10 billion company.
Wow.
This sport, you need to be tough, the bottom to the top, to the top to the bottom. If you're not a tough, you cannot be in MMA business. And we have like the best guys in this business, and I'm glad to be part. We have Mick, Sean, all these guys. You cannot forget Joe Silva.
Legend.
Joe Silva is amazing, man. You know what I mean? I think you need to be thankful for the guys who really changed the sport. And I truly believe we just in beginner, because now ESPN coming now for this, you know what I mean? Like the sky is the limit, because do not have tough sport like MMA. This is real. UFC is the real. You can, you know what I mean? It's the more real thing you can imagine. And I'm glad to still be part. And now on Saturday, the Warriors Management, my company called Warriors Management, is gonna have 2 UFC champions, Paulo Costa and Davidson Figueiredo, and Amanda Lemos coming. Is the girl coming? Amanda Lemos. She has 3 fights, but in the 115 have 2 fights, 2 wins. Man, we have so many guys, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. He's just a beginner, because who love MMA gonna see the sport explode. And we are in Abu Dhabi.
It's great.
Ariel, we are in the place. Today I went to my Instagram. I say, hey, look, these people live in the tent 100 years ago. My people, 100 years ago. Now he's built the city. Look at the city. Look how amazing is the place here. You know what I mean? And now Abu Dhabi is the capital, world capital of MMA. This is amazing.
Walid, always a pleasure, my friend. You got me so excited for the fight on Saturday. I knew you would do it. I knew I needed a little shot of Walid in my life. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's just a beginning, my brother.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Easiest interview of my life. Ask 3 questions and you take the rest. I love it.
No, man, because I found the sport in this sport. This is the people like you asking, who know who you are. Man, I'm the hassle guy. You know what I mean? I love this sport. You know what I mean? I love to come in. When I put everything together, I told Hunter, don't let me be out for this time, man. With Dave, so have so much problem, like I not came because the coronavirus. But now I did the test twice. Don't let me down. And I love Hunter, man. He say Hunter or something, like my accent's bad. And they say, me take care of me, man. And I glad to talk to you, because I'm your big fan. Because you always say the truth. You always clear in the sport, man, and help the sport to grow even more.
Obrigado. Thank you, Walid. And good luck.
And even speak Portuguese, my brother.
Yes, bom dia. And I'll say, if all goes well on Saturday, parabéns. But for now, good luck. I don't know how you say good luck in Portuguese. How do you say good luck?
No, man. Luck. Most I work more luck I have. You know what I mean?
Yes.
This is a luck. Luck is a hard work. Luck is you have a desire, you have a focus, you have a faith and discipline. This is a luck. This is what I
Amen.
believe.
Amen. Thank you, Walid.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very much. And let's go. Hey, you watch this interview. You're gonna see a war on September 26th. You're gonna see two guys like, I'm gonna repeat, hate each other, but one has the desire to destroy, and the another one, I believe, is gonna mess up, because in the first meet, Paulo and Borrachinha was disappointed, and I'm gonna ask him again, Adesanya, please put the full footage for the people who make the judgment, who is scared or who is really business, come from the business, come from, you know what I mean? Come for everything, man. Everything or nothing. This how we play. And it's gonna be everything. It's gonna be the UFC belt, the second UFC belt for Warriors management on September 26th.
Thank you, Walid. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for
World belt.
Yes. You're the man. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.